Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Daemonum, that shining beacon of light in the heart of the underworld. And welcome to another episode of the stream. Good evening. So I know I'm starting just a tiny bit earlier than usual. Part of that is because I'm excited. Another part of that is because, well, I think I'm actually pretty close to the end of the game here. And what I've noticed in the past is that while I'm close, I tend to be just close enough to need to do overtime to pick up the remaining pieces anyway. So I figured I can kind of try to lean into this a little earlier. Admittedly, it's not the end of the world if I go overtime to an extent. I do have to get to bed eventually, and typically I end at about 9 at night my time. So I may be being a little bit naughty when I go overtime, but not by a whole lot. I manage. But last we left off in Prey, I caught Dahl, and I destroyed his technical consultant, I guess they called him, kind of. His tech support, which was an operator jacked into the firewall of the station, hacking all of the terminals that would generate other operators and giving them the information to create military drones. I just wanted to take a second, step back, and talk about that because, in a way, that operator is acting like a virus. Not just like a computer virus, but like a physical virus. It's infecting the body of Talos 1, and it is causing its production centers to generate a whole bunch of the same thing. I just thought that was kind of interesting to point out. Especially when we're going through this game that's about altering structures, whether it be structures of... What do I want to think of? How do I want to word this? Whether it's changing structures such as authority, whether it's changing structures such as the human body and genetics, or whether it's changing structures of just general social interaction. This game definitely has a transhumanist bend to it, in that it talks about the limitations of the human body and how we could break past them. And Alex and Morgan Yu find these aliens, the Typhon, in Talos 1, and realize that the matter that they're made of has properties that can bond to human DNA and human neurons and just the human body in general, and can augment them in very either strange or very common or more mundane ways. They make this system that apparently benchmarks high-level human achievement, such as musical talent, athletic talent, the knowledge of vocations and trades. And they store these in this database, and that, alongside the matter of the Typhon, is able to code this information into the human brain and into the human body. So, me, with no athletic talent whatsoever, could go get a neuromod from these folks, have this procedure performed on me, and suddenly I may be able to play baseball like one of the great legends of the game. And that is something that I think, in a broad sense, a lot of people would really love to be able to do. And it also has really powerful and beautiful applications. Even just in medical science, the ability to circumvent things that may have been plaguing people for years could be reversed with neuromods, and that's really beautiful. The unfortunate thing is that, such as with many things, other eyes get attracted to it, And oftentimes those other eyes have really big checkbooks. And oftentimes those really big checkbooks also come with really big bills. So, sadly, while there's so much potential to these neuromods, there's a lot of corner cutting that happened over the course of this discovery and research. And that's where the story gets very clouded. And again, I say unfortunately, because a lot of the stuff that neuromods could do, it's amazing. But such is the way things unraveled, especially once the Typhon broke containment and started laying waste to the entire station. Now, at this point, Alex and Morgan's father, William, is aware of the situation on the station, and he says, well, too bad, so sad. Dahl, kill everybody. And that's how we get to where we are now. That said, let's continue to where we are now, shall we? Just making sure everything is in order here. And we should be ready to continue. Now, I did do a thing after stream yesterday. I actually ran around and picked up some of the smaller clusters of people that I had left to find. I also did some more research and figured out something, so I'm going to go over that before I continue forward. But there were still like a few missing folks here and there in other locations. I ran and got those and then came back to where I was and saved again. I did not further any storylines. I just did some off-camera grinding, I guess you could call it. It was more off-camera exploration that doesn't serve the purpose of furthering the story. But I figure this way I can actually say that I put an honest effort into finding every body on Talos Station. Literally every body. Now, as for what I discovered, what I looked up, I found the answer to, is on the science terminal, in the crew roster, I found that I was unable to find Harley Granger and Richard Coveney. So there's a reason for this. This actually has to do with the decision that I made at the beginning of the game to try to be as humanitarian as possible. Now, because I did that, I was locked out of an optional quest. That optional quest leads to these characters actually showing up, because what you'll find is that Harley Granger and Richard Coveney are both up in the IT area in the supply closet, if I recall correctly. Yes. So Harley Granger and Richard Coveney are up here in this area. There is a key card that you're supposed to be able to find. However, you can only find it if you have killed literally every other human on the space station before Dahl arrives. Then they come out of that supply closet, and you can finish them off. I've never done that because I don't like being that... I don't know. There's probably a word for it that's not loaded, but I don't like being that kind of jerk, that kind of cruel in a game. I tend to lean more towards humanitarian when I play games such as this. As a matter of fact, typically when I play this game, I also ignore the no survivors part of January's directive for us, because if you listen to the letter of the requirement that January has for us, it is nothing and nobody gets off this station
Good
alive,
evening, Talos.
everybody
Dr. Harvey
dies,
Dalton will
including
deliver a
us.
supplemental seminar
So,
on neural
even as I'm
connectomes in
going
the
through this
Lawton
and saving
Training
everybody,
Center
at the end of
later
the
this
game,
week.
I'm actually supposed
Sounds
to activate the
exciting.
self-destruct
Space is
and
limited,
just
so reserve your
sit there
seat by emailing
and do
Dr.
nothing.
Dalton.
I don't do that when I play this game. That is legitimately an ending you can do. You can sit there and just wait for the timer to tick down to 0, or you can sit in the captain's chair and speed time along to when the self-destruct goes off. But when you go through the side quest and you take down Dahl and you eliminate his backup, the option is given to you to wipe Dahl's memory and have him take everybody off of the station with his piloting abilities. And that's been the thing I do every time. It's just the thing that I did. Like, every time I played this game, it was always the ending I did. I did check out some other ones. I'm not going to lie. Like, I checked out the alternative that Alex gives you. I've checked out uh, escaping the station, which you can do early, relatively early, as a matter of fact. I can show you. There is Who is December? Who is December is the optional quest that allows you to escape the station, just completely of your own volition, before anything else. Like, I'm fairly certain that you can get this at its earliest after you talk to Alex, and you can not do what he asks you to do. You can not blow up the station, and you can just scarper off on an escape pod. The only escape pod that works on its own, by the way. Because Alex made sure that all the other escape pods don't work properly. So that's fun to learn, by the way. Is that a whole bunch of technicians on the station were like, you realize that the parts for this are not up to code, right? And Alex just said, and? Yes, and? Sounds to me like you expect me to do something about it. These aren't up to code. Yeah, and my pocketbook says it's going to stay that way. But yeah, over the course of this game, there's a lot of like interesting stuff that kind of gets me thinking as I run along. Like every time I play this, it's very strange in that this game is a game that I could just play again and again and again. I just, I don't know. I'm sure that there's a cluster of folks that would say this is definitely not super stellar of a game. It's not a bad game, it's just, not the magnum opus. It's not the end-all be-all, and yet, I have a lot of fun playing this game. I think part of it is just, the plethora of ways you can get through it properly, and just, you can do things in several different ways. And get to the same conclusion. That's a broken turret. That's a mimic corpse. Where's this other? Oh, there's one. Up there. Bonk. Look, they're gonna give me Q-beam cells. I might as well take them, right? Joshua Vanstree. Where are you, Joshua? Oh, wow. There's like an entire section of this I never went into. I got way ahead of myself, didn't I? Let's go recording room. Is there supposed to be a phantom in here? Also, wasn't this locked earlier? Huh. Ooh, that's a body. Hadley Dalton. Python. So this place is freaking the heck out. No password for Junior Bookman. Hell of a name. Junior Bookman. That... Oh. Oh, wait, those are... Okay, that's cool. But yeah, this is where they actually record what they call connectomes, which are the imprints that they put into neuromods that get injected into people. Their most recent visitor was a concert pianist by the name of Leitner. Okay, stop bumping the scroll wheel. I swear, I'm barely touching it, and it's just going off like that. I hate it. Should probably look for a replacement mouse soonish, but eh. Been kind of living with it so far. Okay. Yes, I can break this window. Also, I don't trust a single one of you little buggers. Sniff Nash Norf. Typhon Inspector. Huh, I'm impressed. There appear to be 0 Typhon in this area. This door was locked before, and now it isn't. Well, that would help immensely. Crash cart. Computer cart. Real cabinets. That's spare parts. White noise. That's about, paraplexus. Right. The neurodegenerative disease that leads to neuromod rejection. That's a power transformer. Should probably be ready. Oh, there's Joshua. Oh, he had a neuromod on him, too. Now, in order to be as thorough as possible, I should go back to the security room and track down another person from Neuromods. Thankfully, security's right here. Critical attack against a broken sentry. Stop, stop, he's already dead! I swear I hacked this already. Apparently I didn't, though. Let's see. Crew. Neuromod, Greet Mickelson. They are apparently beneath me. Rich Ivers, Material Processing. And Sadie Hall, who is on the bridge. Okay. So I just have one other person to find in Neuromods before going up forward. Oh, they're behind me. Greet Mickelson. Or Greta. It's probably Greta. That turret's still active? Wow. What a trooper. Right, that dude got ganked like the first time we came through here. Greta! How have you been? Wow, you're all the way back here? God, you guys were being thorough. That's Wrench. How did I miss you? Holy crap. I know I've been in this area. I have the mimic scars to prove it. Let me out. Let me out. Alright, one more dude to track. Damn Skippy. Oh, there's also an email that I didn't read then. Rich Ivers, Neuromods. Back. Utilities. Wow. Oh. If I had found this, I would have been able to go in there earlier. Great. Sure. Send help, please. We're locked in here. Graves has overridden the door locks, and there's no way out of fabrication. We're in the research office upstairs. I'm with Snow and Divya. Graves' light is on. I can see him moving around in his office, but he's not responding. Rich Ivers. Oh. Well, how convenient that is. Where is the... Where's the indicator? Stop it, game. So wait, material processing. Objectives? What happened? Did I accidentally bump off the... Thanks for the horn, Hawk, out there. Rich Ivers. Huh? Objectives. Locate Rich Ivers. So where might Rich Ivers be? I never went into volunteer testing. Huh. Okay, well, let's just look. He's... Oh, wait a minute. Can you not find Rich Ivers? I wonder. Give me just a second, folks. I'm actually going to look this up. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. I'm not entirely certain what's going on with that. There's also another computer I need to check. And that is not in fabrication. It is in volunteer quarters. That's a lot of volunteers that I've found with no life signs. Alright, I found all of them. And V09065513 is still nominal in psychotronics. Oh, that's Aaron Ingram. He's still alive. Cool. Let's hope he stays that way, honestly. Alright. Then that is just further proof that I've done what I need to in that regard. Now, Igwe is in testing. Hello? Yeah, dead mimic. I wonder how you were supposed to get in here beforehand. Psy-hypo. Did Igwe take this stuff out himself? Ooh. That's a nightmare of anybody that owns a monitor or television screen. Currently testing Mandarin Chinese proficiency. Veggie blend. That is also broken screen. Cool, great, awesome. Bang up job. Computer cart. I'm curious as to where Rich Ivers wound up, though. Either I recycled him, or he became something else. Knowing my luck, he became something else. Did I just hear noise? I'm down here and recording again. Ah. So an alternative route up to testing. Suppose it would need to be connected, wouldn't it? Alright, Igwe.
Dr. Yu, Morgan,
Uh-huh.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it. The subject, Dahl, has been
Thank
secured. I believe I've isolated the correct neuromod. It is essential we say as little as possible of what has happened on the station and focus on the situation. Dahl, if memory serves, should resort to field training and react accordingly. He was never one to question orders. Ready when you are, Morgan. Remember, if this works, say nothing. When extracted, Dahl's memory should revert back to the inception date, and he should forget his assignment here. If you're having second thoughts, performing the extraction can't set us back any more than we already are, except for time.
Walter Dahl, procedure aptoregressive neurotomy. Cortical area, orbital frontal, Broadman, 10-11-47. Neuromod skew unlisted.
Dr. Yu. Morgan.
Patient connectome must be updated with recent neural scan in order to perform a successful aptoregressive neurotomy.
What? Who are you? Morgan? Your father's been asking about you. And Alex. I was supposed to report to him about her retrieval after modding up. Where am I? Why am I restrained?
Hello.
Commander.
My
Dahl.
name is Bianca
I am Dr. Igwe, Chief Physician here. You've...
I wanted to
I've seen your face in the company directory. Alex's pet. The discredited parapsychologist.
Oof.
Ah.
feel disoriented.
Commander Dahl, you've suffered a severe head injury as a result of a crisis here on the station.
For the next few hours, you
We need to evacuate at once, but we couldn't leave without you.
your memory
Are you able to pilot a shuttle?
What? Yes, of course I can pilot. Wait, what emergency? Is this Argus installation? Where's Casper?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We need to get to the shuttle bay and prepare for departure. Transtar mandate. Dr. Yu can confirm.
Of course. Morgan, you look like shit.
Bianca Goodwin.
All right,
Thanks, buddy.
let's get Daddy's precious child off the station. Or TranStar will blackbox me.
You woke. On behalf of everyone at TranStar, well done.
Just need to
and
check
thank
your
you.
vitals.
I'm
Wouldn't
sure
want
you
our
feel
pilot to
disoriented.
faint.
This is because
nothing
you've
wrong
just
with me.
experienced a medical procedure known as aptoregressive neurotomy.
Stop the debrief. Well, now Dahl's on my side.
We'll meet you there, Morgan.
Neuromods. Computer cart. Oop.
It's by design that I can predict what you're going to do fairly often. And yet, this turn of events with Dahl, I'm impressed and surprised you've managed to find a way to get remaining crew off the station.
Yep. Don't mind me, I'm just having my Doctor Who moment. Just this once, Rose. Everyone lives. Well, you know, everybody who survived up to this point. Alright, meanwhile, map. I am somehow off the map. That seems like a bad thing. Well, I don't like the sound of that. Okay, now I'm back on the map. Volunteer testing. Medical bay. There's something. Is this where they're saying there's something? No, this is a skill recorder. That's weird. I don't know where that spot is. It's not up there. Great way to get up to the second floor, though. There was a thing. I think there was a thing in here that I couldn't do before. Oh. There. Hi, buddy. Alright. Play this perverse game of hide and seek. Alternatively, you can run right past me, dude. Okay, I guess. Hello. There appears to be something down there. Just gonna drop that. Ooh, recycler charges. Don't mind if I yes. And Mimic's corpse bit. Oh, there's another one that's still alive up there. Neuromod. Oop. Oof. That should have worked as a critical hit. And a couple of corroded coils for my efforts. Sounds like a pleasant day. Science operator. Did I just... Oh, I couldn't drop down here originally because that is only accessible by a Typhon. And I didn't have the strength to lift this prior. Meanwhile, where is my target? There's still another science operator in here somewhere. Oh, broken turrets. That's great. That's not what I want. This is what I want. What else in fabrication is going to cause me issues? Oop. Storage. At the moment when you walk back into a place, you're just like, I don't trust anything here. And up I go. The other science operator's up here, isn't it? I heard the dork somewhere. Now where is it? Eh? Please remove your psychoscope at all times. That seems counter to what you're supposed to say.
Log submitted.
Oh, shush. Where's the science operator? I'm curious. Clang. Huh. That's a way into the office. That's a way into Graves' office, which is cool, but not necessary. Ooh. Huh. Never a way I got in there before. Are you in here? Oh, hi, buddy. Splat. Look, I ain't above doing this. Crumple paper. Okay. I mean... Okay. Exactly. There's that done. Okay. So I figured that bit out. Cool. Yipe. This is the back way into the volunteer quarters, which, by the way, that's another really terrifying design flaw in this place. You can find a way from the volunteers location into fabrication via maintenance shafts. If I found it, you can damn near rest assured that a volunteer found it. Okay, so from where I am pointed, in theory, there should be something over here. It's almost like they're saying there should be a room in here, but there isn't, as far as I know. And that location is the skill recording room. So, I don't know. I think at this point I need to just kind of cut my losses and continue forward. Speaking of, though, I got neuromods. I have 8 to my name. I literally have 1 human ability left to unlock. I am the ultimate human. At this point, I need no more neuromods because I'm not taking any Typhon powers. Not in this run. And there goes a bunch of space junk. You know who I haven't seen in a while now? I haven't seen the Nightmare anywhere. That's interesting. Alright, so Carolyn Wheeler is off station. Talisman Bridge. That's my next spot. That is my next target. Did I never open the security safe either? No. That seems questionable. I'm pretty sure I did that at least once. Eh. And see. Huh. Weird. I could have sworn I unlocked that at least once. That dude was right. There was a Typhon in the room with him. So, Talisman Bridge. That is a place I have yet to go. I'm going there now. It's a little early, but I always had the ability to go there, I just never did. Up until here. Now, in theory, I'm also supposed to go talk to Alex now that I've done that dual scan of the coral nodes. And Alex is up here in the Arboretum. I'm just taking a small detour before I do that. Because once I talk to Alex, I know all hell breaks loose. Literally. Like I said, I'm really close to the end of the game here. Load game. Thank you. Alright, who wants some? Oh, there's the nightmare. Uh-oh. He saw me.
Research complete.
Hi, buddy. The nightmare's hunting you. Sir, you are being hunted. Don't mind me, just dancing around here. And nightmare go boom. Nightmare be gone. Once again. I mean, I've done that a few times now. Down here. That's where I'm gonna go. This is the long way back to where I was intending to go, but hey. And you... just do this for a quick moment. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to resort it because this game is really shitty with its sorting algorithm. In my ever so humble opinion. Like, look, if things are numbered, then let me move them where I want them. Key items. Five. Six. Seven. And then what I could also do is pistol bullets go here. Glue canisters go here. Sorry, I could put them there. And then why are you guys on 9? What? Why are you guys on 8? What? Huh. Okay. This is shotgun shells. That goes under the shotgun. That makes logical sense, right? Darts go under you. Materials can come down here. That's the other material, and there's one more there. Disruptor batteries can go here. More shotgun shells. Where's my other... Where's my cubium cells? There's my cubium cells. Holy heck. I really don't need that many Psi-Hypos, I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot of Psi-Hypo. And what I can do... So start bandying up the grenades in empty spaces. Try to compact this as much as I can. May have to go for the close enough structure here. Grenades interspersed in between, because I'm making up for inventory Tetris. So, my trifecta of heavy healing, followed by a wall of food. And more grenades to finish out the block. Food, spare parts, suit repair kits. Not bad. Neuromods, weapon upgrade kits. Interesting. We'll put that there. Start shuffling these around a smidge. Make them an uninterrupted block over here. And there. Clean inventory. My goblin brain is pleased. My goblin brain is probably one of the only goblin brains that likes seeing orderly stuff, though. So, you know, there's that. It's 3 weapon upgrade kits. I have 6. Yeah, literally everything is upgraded except for the glue cannon. I get the feeling that I could make enough upgrade kits. Just make this, just to make this a final thing. Upgrade. Three. 4. Maximum glue efficiency reached. Look, I'm gonna keep 1 just because. Also, I'm hearing things I don't like. Anybody else want some? No? Y'all good? Okay. I'm going into a new place. Gordon Bits. Also, hi, body. Found you earlier. Alejandro Mata. Alejandro is indeed Mata. That was a terrible joke, and I feel terrible about it. It also only barely makes sense.
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery, and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station, and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
Uh-huh. And here's where things continue to get interesting. Oh, it's grating. Can I pick this up? Apparently not, but I can see through it, so that's good. Alright. Keep the scope open. Ah, Voltaic Phantom. I wonder... Can I actually glue you? God, I can't. Bang. Boom. Splat. Ow.
Coming through.
Take a nap. Okay. Well, that's cool that I can incapacitate those. Omar Bolivar. The briefing room. There's an email here from Sky Braxton. Can't wait for the new hires, and wipe that smile off your face. I know you're smirking. I just pray there's no new folks in Psychotronics as part of Earthside rotation. Ugh. Agreed, and I still can't believe you agreed to that extra neuromod knowing how creepy those psychos are. But worse, their lack of personality is contagious. Even Morgan's got glassy eyes now. Hasn't smiled or made a joke in, what, a month? A year? People were noticing. Not surprising. Oh, hey, power plant monitor. Navigation. LG power. Looking glass. Oh. Huh. LG camera orbit. Forward? Huh. Well, that looks concerning. Oh, wait a minute. Is that showing, like... That's showing the station itself. Oh. That's Interesting. And then above it, you see this giant coral formation.
Moving.
Yeah? Where are you? Oh, hey, that's the moon. Isn't it? No, that's Earth. That's the moon. We're closer to the moon than we are to Earth. Alright. That's enough of that. Oop. He saw me. Spell that. How did you not see me? I'm not that sneaky, dude. How are you not attacking me? Well, I mean, you are now. Ooh, this place is full of regret. Sky Braxton.
Good evening, Talos. As a reminder, all personnel must complete monthly physicals during their stay aboard Talos 1. Dr. DeVries promises to make them as quick and painless as possible.
Eh. That's cute. Oh, a Hunter's Boltcaster. Gordon Bits. Is there a security station up here? Authorized personnel only. Well, that kind of answers that, doesn't it? I get the distinct impression that I'm going to get myself in trouble back here. Oh, that's where you are.
Inspecting. Your suit suffered some wear and tear. I'll fix that. Repair complete.
Is there somebody back here? There's got to be at least one back here. Oh, I don't trust that. Well, apparently I get to trust that. Spare parts. There's ways up. There may be bodies up, too. There's also bodies down. There's bodies everywhere in here. Scope helps me find mimics ahead of time. In theory. Gordon's still down. Is that another body? Nope. It's an arm. A robot arm. There were people down here? Oh, I don't like the sound of that. God, I can see where, like, in a future state, we get, you know, Alien Isolation. And you get scenes kind of like this in that game, too. You're just kind of sneaking along in the vents, and things look kind of dingy and creepy. Although, I will say, Alien Isolation definitely does a lot more, fear atmosphere. This is just kind of ew. Huh. I feel like somewhere along the line I'm gonna get jumped by something. Oh, something knows I'm here. It's a mimic. Oh yeah, definitely a mimic. Uh-oh. How did you see me? What? Huh. That's interesting. Did you just brick yourself? Well, what killed you? Me? Yes? Ah, I found my way this way. Interesting. Escape pods. Oh, okay. Because I went just directly to the bridge itself. Gordon's down there in the escape pods area. This place is kind of labyrinthine. Alright, alright. We're here. We're here, we're getting ready for a party, right? Oh, I hear something stim stomping away. Phantom. Used to wish we weren't alone in the universe. That's a phantom. Boop. Yeah, that's funny. It's fun to take pot shots at them. Boop. Pop. Ow, my butt. Chipset. And Gordon Bits, which I did. What's the new chipset, by the way? Psyamp and Energy Optimizer. Cool. Lemon peel. Banana peel. Finding bodies left and right. Probably not a good thing, but you know. Stone Blanchard. Sniff, snap, snore. Look at that typhon. Ah, they fell down. Hang on. Oh, you know something I never checked, by the way? I never checked to see if the chef was still in the kitchen. I think he might have gotten got. So I'm pretty sure that he actually shows up here if he's still alive. You know what? They're down there. They can stay down there for all I care. Health kit. Of. Sure, I'll use one. Why not? Anything else before I go? Apparently not. So. Now I'm back here. What's up here? Hull integrity failure section 1008. That tracks. Penny Tennyson. Penny Tenny. Wait. Hello, Penny. The operator I sent you is cycling now, unable to locate you. Is there something wrong with your tracking bracelet? Did you leave Talos? LOL. I heard there was an accident down at Cargo Bay. I hope you're okay. Let me know when you get this. Thanks, Peter Coleman. Hi, Peter. At last I have a free day to take solar energy readings from around Talos to validate shielding efficiency. I'll be all over the place for the next 24 hours, and will post my itinerary below. Please let me know if you will be running any particle processes, since it may influence my readings. Thanks. Crew quarters, lobby, deep storage, life support, and power plant. Hello, Penny. We're running a variety of processes that may influence your data. I have your itinerary, so I'll dispatch a science operator with some tools to help you get clean readings. Keep a lookout for it. Good luck, Peter Coleman. Izumi's surprise birthday party. Hey, everybody. I talked to Captain Marks, and she agreed to give us half an hour at the end of shift tomorrow to celebrate Izumi's birthday. If you bring a present, put it in the small table in the briefing room. Well, I'll head in there under guise of a meeting and surprise her with a toast and presents. I'm going to pester Will for a real cake. Fingers crossed. Remember, it's a surprise. Oh, I'm having so many flashbacks to, like, office parties. Ugh. Well, I have the keycard for that, so, after the fact that I've, you know, slammed my way through. Hi, Perry Fulbright. Bridge safe. I don't appear to have a code for the bridge safe. Why do I not have a code for the bridge safe? Approach away. I also feel like I'm missing several places here, so, you know, there's also that. Hi, buddy. Engineering operators. Interesting that there's one of those back here. Somebody intentionally set this up. Especially considering this stool here. Somebody was using this for something. They have to have. Hello, what's this? Oh, you can still see the cystoids down there. Ooh. Ah, no. Let me up.
A word from our security chief, Ms. Alazar. To protect your co-workers' privacy, security terminals are reserved.
I'd like to get up there, please. Thank you. Anything further to jump through here? It's interesting that I can mountain goat my way up here, though, that's for sure. Ah. Okay, stand still for about a half a second. You got this. Okay. So now I'm way up. Huh. It's interesting, though. Why? Because I could. Whee! And now there's a giant hole in the screen. You know what? I'm feeling like a menace today. What does it matter? The entire space station's crashing anyway. Ta-da! Look at my artwork. Isn't it pretty? Anyway. We've got this section. Hello, EMP charge. Ah, here's the security station. Bill Nixon Green, Izumi Minami, and Jada Marks are all apparently present on the bridge yet. As is Spencer Ogden. 4 people left to find. Sure, let's download the area map. Hey, they gave me one. Cool. Level B1 gets me the escape pods. Level 1 gives me the entryway to the Arboretum and the path down. And then the captain's loft. The only place left I haven't actually gone. Matt Cawthorn. Or Cawthorn.
What do you have for me, Cawthorn?
Chief, yeah, so I checked that flight plan for the volunteer shuttle like you requested. You're right, it went dark for 12 minutes before it resumed a path towards Earth, but at a slightly different trajectory than before. It's almost unnoticeable, like it left from a different part of the station, or changed its flight pattern around Talos.
12 minutes? What about the other shuttles?
It's only the volunteer shuttles, but it's all of them. They go dark 8 to 10 minutes after leaving the station, then suddenly reappear.
What?
The VIP shuttles don't show the same irregularity.
Got it. Don't talk to anyone about this.
About what, Chief?
Exactly. Good work, Matt. Elazar out.
Well, there's Izumi. Transcribe Alika James.
I got an SOS from a Kirk Remmer. I was gonna route him to security, but we got cut off. He said he was at the escape pods in life support.
So call
That
Chief show up
tracks.
in deep storage. I'm not a network engineer.
You're his supervisor?
Lady, do you people even know what is happening down here? One of my cargo bays is blown wide open, and I've got multiple MIAs. Please tell me there's a medical team on the way.
I'm sorry, I don't know, but I can relay your message to Dr. DeVries and...
Christ, I've got to go.
I already found Kirk Remmer. Yeah.
Coming through.
3 folks left to find. Izumi Minami. They're probably upstairs in the loft. I would imagine. Well, time for things to get interesting. Boop. Nice try. Scan the room. Really, just the one mimic? 4 shotgun shells for 1 pistol bullet. It's like that. That's Bill Nixon Green. Really? Really, dude? Bill Nixon Green. Briefing room. Okay. Chipset. Mech Tech DX 2.0. Cool. There's... Hey, random dim sum. Flight log Scott Parker. Shuttle Advent. Earth liftoff was 0900. Conditions nominal. Pre-check certified. 4 executive passengers. Mail cargo. Flight was uneventful until 11:33 when radar detected on unidentified shuttle approximately 30 degrees off our flight path at 9,000 kilometers. Its drift and rotation indicated malfunctioning maneuvering thrusters. There was no answer to radio calls. Captain Cooper ordered a course adjustment to bring us alongside. As we maneuvered to within 60 kilometers, a second shuttle appeared on radar in the vicinity of the drifting vessel. Transponders identified it as a military vessel. We received radio message to resume our original heading immediately. Captain Cooper asked if assistance was required, and the order from the military shuttle was repeated. All highly unusual, but then it got really strange. The captain spotted it first. There was a facility out there, and it was running absolutely dark. No lights, radar transparent. We were too far to see any details, but it was big. Cooper snapped into action, punched in a course to Talos, and fired the engines. We moved out as quickly as possible. Our passengers were clueless to the entire encounter. Our arrival at Talos went by smoothly, and the passengers and cargo were delivered safely. That's not good. That's not good at all. I'll take all that, though. Jada? Yeah, Jada Marks. Jada Marks' cabin. Silenced pistol. And her transcribe.
This is Captain Jada Marks. I'm setting down for posterity my deliberation over the fate of the shuttle Advent. I'm unable to determine with confidence if the Advent departed before being contaminated by the life forms presently overwhelming Talos 1. Best guess, based on telemetry data, Advent departed approximately 30 minutes prior to the first incident report logged by security. 30 minutes. It is within that narrow gap of uncertainty I must decide whether or not to remote detonate the shuttle and its 5 passengers. They may very well be flying a cargo hold full of mimics to an unsuspecting Earth. They may not.
Captain, we could sure as hell use that golden gun right about now.
You mean the one I've got?
I don't... Alex, This is Captain Marks. I'm calling to let you know I've authorized a full evacuation of Talos 1. I've tried to issue a mayday to Earthside operations, but our external communication systems are malfunctioning. If you're still with us, we're keeping our posts until the last pods are safely away. Marks out.
So that brings up a good point, though. A half an hour before shit went down on the station. Is that long enough? Is that enough time to safely say that shuttle was fine? Now, typically, I choose to detonate the scuttle charges because it's a really difficult decision. We can't know for certain. I think this time, though, I'm just going to let it go. I think this time I'm just going to let that go. Spencer Ogden. Where's this dude? Is he right there? Look at me. Where is Spencer? Spencer Ogden is 16 meters that way. Well, in the meantime, Talos 1, PA system. Station-wide announcements are pre-recorded and played according to its regularly scheduled rotation. Emergency evacuation messages cannot be triggered without authorization from Alex Yu. Interesting. Captain Marks, before it's too late, I thought you needed to know that the shuttle Advent departed just before the first alarms. They did go through standard inspection, but that was before we knew what to look for. They landed in Seattle with one of those things aboard. I've enabled the scuttle charges on Advent. They can be activated remotely from the bridge. It's in your hands, Captain. They'll touch down soon. For what it's worth, they have no idea the scuttle charges are enabled. Captain Marks, your transcribe is offline. I can't reach you. And I know you wouldn't leave Talos while there's still crew aboard. I know it's a long shot, but if you get this message, contact me. I'm in cargo bay at the moment. I have a handful of survivors with me. I hope you're okay.
Operator approach.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it this time. I'm gonna let them touch down. I'm gonna see what it means. That is a really tough decision to make. How about you were right there? Okay. What's this chipset? Oh, bam. Alright, one more body to find. Apparently. Huh. You sure about that? Oh, no, there you go. Well. There's that. That is a really weak save. Now, here's the thing. Looking at
Good
this,
evening, Talos. This is a reminder that the identity of guests visiting Talos is strictly confidential.
all found. All found. Manuela de Silva is safe. Otherwise, all found. All found. All found. Everybody's found there in deep storage. Alex Yu is the last person I need to find in the Arboretum. Rich Ivers, I can't find anymore. Frank Jones, safe. Everybody was found in the guts. Everybody's found in crew quarters. Carolyn Wheeler's off station. Harley Granger, nominal in Neuromod sales. Richard Cavani, nominal in Talos 1 lobby. And power plant, all found. So I've officially found basically everybody on the station. And I let the shuttle go. So, with that, looks like it's time to start this. Hey, Kurgan, welcome on in. Hope the evening finds you well. I have 2 more kits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Beyond that. I'm gonna do something because I can. And I have literally no reason not to. And up I go. Need to go back to this place is full of coral. You, and you, and you, and thee, and thine, and thus, like so. Kings away, time is dots, random dim sum. That ought to work. You. I should have the ability to do this. Just another check before, though. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. So I need 11 of them. I've got 3 presently, so I need to make 8 more. Yes, I'm going to actually max out all my weapons. This is probably the most thorough playthrough of this game I've ever done. And 11. Upgrade. Ta-da! Literally every gun I have my hands on is maxed out. Oh wow, that reload speed. I'll admit, that is a sexy reload speed right there. Alright, let's go meet Brother Dearest. Because here's where things get interesting. Alright, Alex.
I promised you my arming cape. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos 1 to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned. We've got the data to confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you conceived. It will hijack the Carl signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it. And the army key, like I What? Morgan!
Oh no. It may be a little late for that, Alex. Oh no. Hey, get over here, Alex.
Well, here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos 1. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my brother succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the prototype null-wave device you conceived. Make one, then place it at the heart of the Carl. Who will hijack the Carl signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Good luck, Morgan. I just regret I won't be at your side to see it happen.
Much as I should be angry at him, I can't let him die.
Okay, so my voice is obviously familiar. Probably sound more tired than usual. It's been never-ending, setting up the rooms and protocols to test the new mods. The risk is substantial, but if we succeed, copying neural networks from the Typhon onto human minds is going to change everything. So, I'm putting myself in the sim. I've done everything I can to make sure I don't wind up lobotomized. One last safety measure.
Let me introduce October.
Thank you for what you did. You could have left me to die. It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the null-wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
Let's hear this now.
Okay, so my voice is
Yeah,
obviously
I
familiar.
got interrupted.
Probably sound more tired than usual. It's been never-ending, setting up the rooms and protocols to test the new mods. The risk is substantial, but if we succeed, copying neural networks from the Typhon onto human minds is going to change everything. So, I'm putting myself in the sim. I've done everything I can to make sure I don't wind up lobotomized. One last safety measure. Let me introduce October. Say hello. Hello, Dr. Yu. October will help you remember what you're supposed to do if things go sideways. Once testing starts, there's no going back. When they uninstall the mods and reset the test, it'll rewind me. I'll forget everything. Theoretically, they could keep me reliving the same day over and over, and I'd never know. If you're listening to this, that's probably what happened. It also means I don't know if I can trust my own brother. Alex won't like what I have to say next. I've started plans for a prototype nullwave strong enough to kill every Typhon on Talos 1. I hid a copy of the plan on top of the data tower by the scary chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Alex agreed to explore the idea, but I know my brother. First sign of trouble, he'd rather blow it all up and blame someone else. So you're probably on your own. There's a lot at stake here. Too late to stick our heads in the sand. You know what to do.
That's an interesting little problem. I'll take that. Alex used tracking bracelet. An O2 bottle. No matching keycard. The reactor console.
Contact him immediately. Mr. Tucker's office is on the second floor of the lobby.
So that puts some very interesting thoughts in place. Apparently, our plan originally was to use the Psyshock. Then, we got another idea to just blow up the entire station. It's about this point that things start getting really muddy. So, basic idea is either I fabricate the nullwave device and attach it and blow it up, or I self-destruct the station. I'm going to choose to destroy the station. Which means I had to get down to the reactor console without getting hit. Look at that thing shake. Ah, let me go. Leave me be. You brute, you brute, you brute. You vicious brute. Where's the power plant reactor console? So yeah, this place is very dangerous now. Reactor console. At this point, I basically am a qualified engineer. Let me in. Let me in. This is difficult to navigate in 0G. I'd give you repairs. Smack you with a wrench. That's all the repairs you need. A Goodyear knight. Go away. Critical attack against the question mark. Huh, makes you wonder. Ow. You can't really scan these things. That's terrifying. Go to the lobby. They also sneak up on you. It's great. It's terrible. It's awful. I hate it. I love it. I could do either with or without it. Incoming call.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds. History. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch.
Yeah.
Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station. Just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The nullwave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species. And the research, lost. It's...
January's right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first.
I think we've been pushed to the last option already, Igwe. Look at what is happening around us. This thing is going to consume Talos, and then it's just going to shoot right for Earth. I'm sorry, the deck was stacked against us.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the Apex, but all my models point to suffering.
Surgical intervention is the most informative treatment.
Would you kindly? Is there a technopath in here? Poltergeist. There's a poltergeist in here somewhere. Great. Jesus. There. Where's this poltergeist? Oh, you can hit it while it's still invisible. That's cool. That's good to know for the future. Ow. You shouldn't have taken 3 of those, jerk. Alright, let's get down there. There's probably a technopath down here. Oh, there's a Weaver.
Suit integrity damaged.
Look at you. Scope will be able to see it before I can at this rate. Oh, cystoid nests. Great. Oh, God.
Scan complete. More specimens required. Scan complete. More specimens required.
What is it that I'm scanning? Huh. Tendril.
Research complete.
Weakness to null wave, immunity to none. Research. Apex Tendril. Error. Unable to connect to Psychotronics database. No entries found. Please contact Dr. Hans Kelstrup, Director of Psychotronics. Morgan's note. A tiny part of the Apex, intent on devouring everything in its path. Attracted to movement. No way to permanently kill these. Use null wave or Q-beam to fight them back. Reactor console it is. Is there any way to actually scan the Apex? It's like I can't imagine you can go out there. Although maybe you can. I think I've ever tested the theory. Oh god. Hull integrity. Yeah, no kidding, the hull integrity is overknocked. Open up.
Hello. Good to see you again.
No, you can't go out there. Talos one exterior blocked. Very least you can't go out that way. Perdition. There's gonna be something down here waiting for me in there. Well, let's fix that first of all. Oh, wow. Okay. Jesus. Look at this place. It's just... Good Lord. Well, at least you can shoot him to kill him. There's that. Back off. And... Dead Mimic. Why? Because I can. Anyway, arming keys.
You better do something. The reconstruction is destabilizing.
They're lying to you.
Hurry.
Oh.
Good work. The reactor's primed and capable of delivering close to 30 megatons. More than enough. I'll meet you on the bridge for the last part. Hurry, Morgan. There won't be anything left to detonate if we're too late.
That's certainly a payload. I'll give him that. Go away. And now I'm up here. Time to book it to the self-destruct terminal. Which, funnily enough, happens to be on the bridge.
Hello. Are you here for an appointment? Diagnosis.
You know what?
Superficial
Yes.
injuries. Nothing of portable medical care.
Give me the folio. Ta-da. And up we fly. I think at this point I can cut out the pretense and just jog my way to where I need to go. Back in life support. Here's one thing I'm curious about before I go on, actually. Stats. Still only have the one human killed, so there's that. And up I fly. They're having me go through here, back to Talos 1 lobby, to go into the elevator, up to the Arboretum, and then back through to, well, you know. We'll get there when we get there. Getting up to the solemn end of the game. Enter Arboretum. Don't do that to me. Oh my god. You know, in all reality, it's probably a bad idea for me to be using this lift, but they give it to me, so I'm using it. Especially considering the alternatives, because the alternatives are not all that appealing. The alternative for me getting up into the Arboretum is to use the guts. And flying through the guts at this point in time, probably not a good idea either.
Microgravity detected.
Uh-huh. Self-destruct terminal 45 meters that way. Again, I had to ask, can you scan the Apex at all? I don't think you can. Ow. Oh, one of the tendrils found me. And in I go. Yep, bridge. TranStar Medical Operators. Were they about to tell me that they performed less mistakes than doctors by, like, 1%?
Operator approach.
Self-destruct terminal.
Who? What? Am I...
Morgan.
Morgan? Maybe. I see a person who looks like Morgan. You?
Morgan, be cautious. Your brother is unstable. He may not permit you to activate the self-destruct. Also, he's armed.
Unstable? Is that a joke, operator? You've let this machine poison you. I wish you understood. I've bent the course of this entire station around what you wanted. I let you persuade me. And now you're gonna throw it all away? Just stop and think for one goddamn second, Morgan.
The safety is off on his firearm.
I think you've said enough.
Morgan, everything is ready. Now that the keys are armed, the order to execute is given from Captain Mark's terminal. I'm not able to execute. That responsibility is yours.
Still alive, buddy?
Coming through.
I wonder if that counts as killing him. Nope. It incapacitates him. And off he trots. Well. Are you sure? Warning, warning. I'm sure.
Warning, reactor detonation.
It's finished. All the directives you gave me have been completed. Next and final topic. Your mind mind is free of significant Typhon neuromods. I believe the risk you pose to Earth is minimal. However, despite my belief, I cannot act against my directives. On the other hand, if I were to suffer irreparable system damage, I would be unable to interfere with your escape. Alternatively, you could depart with your colleagues aboard Dahl's shuttle. You didn't anticipate that outcome. I just wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Morgan.
Good morning. The time is now 7
Bye,
a.m.
January.
Standard work hours begin in 30
The
minutes.
shuttle is ready to go, Morgan. I'll wait a few minutes before detonation, but then I'm gone. You're on your own after that.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent.
Come on,
Please
Alex.
evacuate Talos 1.
That's the first time I haven't just stunned him, by the way. Arboretum, up I go. Alex escape pod, the shuttle.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
We're going to the shuttle.
Morgan, I don't know if you've seen, but there is alien matter ripping through the hull. You have to move.
Trying.
Oh, Shimoy. Every window in this station. It's engulfing the place. It's everywhere.
Warning,
my
reactor
way.
detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Jesus. She wasn't kidding. It's right there. Well, I still have ample time to get there. That's for sure. I said last wordsingly.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
That should be enough to keep us safe, I think. In I go. Cargo hold 19, cabin 6.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Look at that.
Thanks again for letting me out. I won't forget it.
Aaron Ingram.
You are a real decent human being, Morgan, you.
Now come the fireworks. I hope there'll be enough. You know, I thought you had left the station because of what happened between us. And that I had lied to you about my condition. I was angry with you. And myself. But I'm glad you are here with me now. And I like who you have become. You have my father's strength.
Talos 1.
You made it.
Yeah.
Look,
I know what happened. You aren't solely to blame. You helped me and my officers when we needed it. I'll be sure to let Earthside know what you did to help us in the cargo bay.
Dr. Yu, Morgan, it was an honor to work with you on Talos. And your brother. And thank you for retrieving Leitner's remains. Maya always loved the sound of his playing. I couldn't let it die with the station. His was a rare gift, and his skill should be shared. Not only with me, but with others.
And with that, we leave.
Ready or not, starting debark operations. Pre-flight check is who gives a shit.
Reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate.
Hang on to your seat.
Fair.
This will be a rough ride.
You of all people.
I keep having this dream.
That's Prey. But we're not done yet. I don't believe I can skip this. I might be able to. But there's part of me that kind of doesn't want to. Here we are at the end of the game. For all the stuff that I tried to do, I tried to be as humanitarian as possible. I saw that. I tried to save as many people as I could, and it appears that I succeeded in that venture in one way or another. I mean, I still killed one person, but I think this is showing, yeah, this is showing when the Typhon broke containment. Watching the mimics fly through the area. I know that mug is a mimic. I wonder if they're showing the telepaths came through. Oh, there's a phantom up there. There's a Weaver. Oh. Phantom. Oh. That's interesting. There's the Nightmare. I didn't know the Nightmare could show up there. Can he? Well, on the one side, I didn't need the extra time to beat the game. I was close enough that I could get it in one session. Now I need to find something else to occupy time once I get through all of this. Oh, I like that. That's cute. They actually give credit to the kids that did the drawings. Ooh, also Sacred Geometry. It's a good song.
So fast, the sailing ships, the outer rim, the innocence, the lovely air, the wind it breathes, it comes.
Wait, Danielle's show was Mae Whitman? No way. That's amazing. Unless I'm mistaken, Mae Whitman's the voice of Katara from Avatar: The Last Airbender. I didn't realize that she voiced Danielle's show. Small world. So what I will say is that Bethesda has a system for making what kind of boils down to an automated location. Something that has a routine. And it's interesting. It's kind of cool how it plays out and all. But I will also say that typically they need a little bit of help when it comes to the RPG writing element of it. Just from the standpoint of having cohesive and gripping design. It's something that I've kind of come to notice as time goes on, especially when I've played like Fallout New Vegas and Prey. Because both of those, while they had some Bethesda backing, they were also co-developed with another team. As a matter of fact, I believe for New Vegas it was BioWare, and for Prey it was Arcane. And quite honestly, I get the feeling, I have no evidence of this other than my own feeling, that basically what happened with these co-development processes was... New Vegas was Obsidian, thank you. Basically, the way I think it kind of worked out is Bethesda supplied the world, the playground, the sandbox, and the other team, be it Obsidian or Arcane, came along with the writing and the character development, and kind of a little bit of that atmosphere that goes with it. Because if you look at, for example, Fallout 3 versus Fallout New Vegas, you can get a very polarized conversation going pretty quickly when you try to compare those two. So it just seems to me like Bethesda has the system down for making the kind of automated, the world is moving around you element, now entering a hidden location. Whereas, other teams help kind of shore up the other bit. So I like these collaborative projects that they've done. Looking Glass version 3.5.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, that nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise. And later, it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It's remarkable that it never installed a single Typhon-based neuromod. In my view, this demonstrates a strong identification with us, but its most surprising act was sparing Dar. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication.
That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was the man in psychotronics, Ingram.
They actually talked
Would
about
you let
that.
it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dahl's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
Show.
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it
And now I
chose
keep
to
hearing
destroy
Katara.
Talos One. Why? To protect Earth? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we had to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something.
And here's the unfortunate revelation.
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories.
It insinuates that Morgan is dead.
This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now.
This entire thing was
You're
an
the
act of
bridge
hubris.
between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
They give you one final choice. Take Alex's hand, or kill them all.
We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
Lowest difficulty, normal. Survival mode options, all off. Total campaign time, roughly 30 hours. Rescued 14 humans, killed 1. Completely by accident. 218 neuromods installed, all 52 human abilities, no Typhon powers. It's my first time doing an all-human run. But, yeah. Plot twist, kill them all. Yeah, I mean, even at the end of it, you can, in fact, do that. And I have done it before. But now I can also point something else out, now that we've finished the game. With this, with the jittering of the screen, for a split second, you can see yourself in the chair. Just like the glitching when you start a new game, you can see the U's left eye is bloodshot during the glitching. There's a couple of interesting things that you see in this, but exit the game. So let my computer kind of percolate on that for a second and bump us back here for a moment. So I've beaten Prey at this point. Ta-da! Here we are. That ending, like I said, seems to insinuate that Morgan Yu died, at least at some point during this whole thing. Either on the station or after whatever they attempted to do. I would be willing to bet that canonically they tried to use the null wave transmitter and it didn't work. And that is why the Earth is now covered in coral and degradation from the Typhon. So, the entire game was a simulation meant to test whether or not they successfully implanted mirror neurons into a Typhon, into particularly a Phantom. And the thought process behind that was that mirror neurons are what human beings have that allow us to effectively read and react to another person's emotions. It is what allows us to understand that our fellow human being is suffering, whether or not they are happy, whether or not they are scared, and allows us to mirror or copy or react to another being's physical or emotional state. It allows us to be happy when our friends are happy, sad when they are sad, determined to help when they need that help. It is the one thing that Typhon didn't have. They couldn't see suffering. They couldn't see emotions. So, the entire simulation was testing to see if the mirror neurons took place by subjecting you to a range of human emotions, including fear, including determination, including resolve, all of it. It's a very interesting concept. It's honestly really cool, especially when you sit through those end credits and you go to a secret location and you get that revelation at the end. Everybody that you were saving, everybody you were talking to, Igwe, Elazar, Sho, Ilyushin, they were machines. Not only that, I'm fairly certain that they were machines that had the mental patterns of previously existing officers on Talos 1 that passed during the invasion. So I just thought that was interesting to talk about at the end of this whole thing. It's the sort of stuff that I really latch onto when it comes to gaming, because I like intrigue like that. It's really cool. It's really cool to see what people come up with and how they articulate it on the screen and through minor subtle cues, and even not so subtle right in your face cues. But with that, I still have some time to cover here, and I'm trying to think of what I might want to try and do. I mean, quite honestly, I did grab a couple of new, well, not a couple, about 6 new games recently in the Steam sale, because I was getting prepared for a few things. And let me look through my games quick. Let me see if I can't find something that jumps out at me. Provided my computer decides to work with me. Okay, there we go. Thank you. The Subnautica. Someday I might. I know I've said this before, and I know it's ironic given the fact that you and I have played Sea of Thieves together. I get really nervous in open water. Subnautica in particular does get me a bit jittery, and I get kind of timid, and I know I can't be timid to continue playing in that game. But yeah, I mean, I think I made it to the point where I could get to beyond 100 meters in depth. I can say that much. It used to do that to you too? Okay. I mean, at least I'm not alone in the world there. I know I'm not alone in the world there. I've talked to other people that are just like, oh god, I hate this game, but I love it. So, yes, Subnautica is on the potentials list. I will say that. Still scares the bejesus out of me at times, but yeah, exactly. It's that game that everybody's just like, I love it, but I hate it, but I love it. I do know at some point I also want to run through Horizon Zero Dawn and get that stick in there-ness to actually see it through, because I've played a bit of it, but I never beat it. So this is, you know, my stream where I say I'm gonna play a game through to completion as much as I can. yeah, like, I enjoyed what I played of Horizon, absolutely. But in the meantime, oh, I should click on the show ready to play games. How about that? Ooh. You know, I think I found my candidate. Oh, God. Yeah, I found my candidate. Let me just get some stuff set up here first. Yeah. Work with me here. Alright. So I got a game recently that a bunch of folks have been clamoring about, and I thought it looked interesting, so I gave it a shot, and turns out I really love it too. So, I'm going to start getting that set up. It is a game called Gunfire Reborn. It is a loot shooter. It is procedurally generated dungeons. And, yeah. Certainly hope that it is as entertaining for others as it has been for me so far. I was looking at my stats and realized that the day I bought it, I wound up playing it for about 10 hours. And I'm starting to realize now why my back was so messed up. Because I did that to myself. Oops. But now I have to make sure that my system is seeing it properly. Get that. Okay, now that's showing up. Let's get this going. Now it's over here, but is the game actually playing audio? Aha. I don't know if it's... Okay, I was able to see. So, yes, it is working now. So, admittedly, this game can have up to 4 players going in it, and the more players you have, the more intense things can get, and the more fun you can have amongst each other. But, yeah, I honestly like this game, and I could probably do with, you know, doing some runs just to shore out the rest of the evening. I'm probably not going to make it super far, but we'll see. I've been able to solo the first boss at the very least. Let's start with Big Hippo. So this guy's gimmick is that he has the ability to dual wield guns. And, it makes him very fun. Especially when you have 2, like, big capacity, heavy-hitting guns. Woo! Hey, buddy. Also, headshots matter. Yeah, headshots get you extra damage. Take those. I believe my other gun? Yeah, other gun takes normal ammo. Of course. I'll take those, thank you. Oh, hey, health. And grenades. Okay. I'll take the special ammo. The Foundry, which is the gun I'm using right now, has infinite ammo. It's just a 9-shot revolver, basically. Which, I know, a little unusual, but hey. What works, works, right? Oh, hi. Woohoo. Yeah. Ooh. That'll be nice later. Well, by later I mean right now. Enter the vault. Combat vault. Oh, hi, buddy. Oh, God. What? Oh god. Ow. Game has the name Redneck, but can't call it. Interesting. Ooh. Hi, buddy. Oh god. Take a grenade. There we go. If others were around, I'd totally invite them to join in. I know I got a couple of my friends to buy the game too, so... I know a couple of fellow team members for Storytellers also have been talking about getting playing this game amongst themselves, so... Copper Miner. I'll take that. Redneck Mummy and dungeons are inside the pyramids. That's interesting. There's a game that's like Phasmophobia, except you go into tombs. Ooh, Star Devourer. This is a fun gun. And I can now dual wield. So I can show that off when I need to. I'll do it right now. Welcome to dual wielding. Although, if I recall correctly, both of these take normal ammo, so this could be a bad idea altogether. Because I will run out of ammo so quick with this build. But yeah, the Phasmophobia-like game is called Forewarned. I've been kind of interested in getting that. Maybe as time goes on, I might pick it up. Plus 50% duration to dual wielding. When using dual wield, fill the magazine immediately for both the weapons. Minus 50% reload time. Wow. When max HP decreased by 25%, immune to normal damage for 2 seconds. Sharpshooter it is. That was all based on, yeah, the veteran track. Cool. Of course. Oh, no, you don't. Hi, buddy. That's a spearman. Nope. Yay. I mean. Let's make sure that I actually have enough dash to continue forward. They're not being very kind with the drops this time around. Also, my health is a little low. About a quart low on blood. Nah. Suck the suck. Oh, I dodged right into the way of that. Ow. Oh, that headshot. I'm gonna keep the big hippo. Cavalry is also normal ammo, but it probably has better stuff on it. So cavalry's nice in that it's a 3-shot assault rifle, basically. It's a semi-auto. Big hippo's a Gatling gun. And the Star Devourer is basically an Uzi. With a very weird gimmick. Yeah. I'm thinking not to blow me up. There we are. So far, so alright, I think. I should also check to make sure. Category and stuff did change, right? It should have. Looks like it did. This is a fun challenge. This is basically just a, this is basically just a rock dodging challenge. Yeah. Woohoo! Grab this, which is Deft Hands. Shooting won't consume any ammo for the next 2 seconds when killing an enemy or destroying an object. Awesome. Thanks for checking. I appreciate that. And Lightning Enthusiast. Whenever you inflict shock effects, also inflict on yourself. When you're in shock, plus 75% lightning damage. Interesting. And out I go. And now to open this. What's my next big golden goblet drop? Ember Eruption, Precise Explosion, and Overloading. After reloading a weapon, plus 30% rate of fire for 3 seconds. 30% damage if grenades or explosive weapons deal damage to only one enemy. Okay. When the remaining ammo in the magazine is 30% or less, or equal to 1, plus 40% weapon damage. Ember Eruption it is. Like, this guy is basically meant to play until it goes click. Challenge event. All enemies become bomber. Oh, God. Big hippo time. Well, okay, then. That just kind of happened all around me. Ammo belts. Double the ammo capacity. Yes. And this guy, that is a godsend. Here's something flickering in there. Huh. Oh, beetles. Well, that was fun. Hi, buddy. Sure, I'll take that. Concealed ammo. Uh-oh. Nope, back up. Oh, jeez. Want to get that close? Hello, peddler. Concealed ammo. It's probably a good replacement for the cavalry. Each hit gains plus 3% weapon-based damage for 5 seconds up to 15 stacks. So, the more accurate you are with concealed ammo, the more it hits. Which is probably not the greatest, but it's what they rolled for me. Alright, what you got for me? Lightning Blast. That's not bad. Mid-air strike. If I jumped more often, sure. Converts to fire damage. Cool. Do I need anything? Not really looking. 1,074 normal weapon ammo. Cool. That's a boss vault. Oh, God. Are you about finished? Good God. Okay. Well, that worked. Alright. To fight the boss or not to fight the boss? Well, that's not actually a question. But first, let's go and pick this up. Golden Goblet. What do you got for me? Close Call. Twin Gunner. While dual wielding, weapon damage plus 100%, but ammo consumption is doubled. Sustained fire. After killing an enemy or destroying an item, weapon damage and explosion damage plus 50% for 6 seconds. That's... I'm gonna go Twin Gunner. I definitely have the ammo capacity for it at this point. And I have 2 rather decent till it goes click weapons in my hands. Let me out. No. Desperado charge. What am I fighting? Elite Beetle. This is gonna be fun. Oh God. Hi, buddy. Ta-da. That was kind of ridiculous. Ooh, big hippo. That's gotta be better than what I'm using. 50% damage to cause explosion that deals corrosion damage from killing an enemy. Okay. 50% chance to fill magazine instantly when killing an enemy. Lucky shot chance plus 40%. Rate of fire down. Oh no, whatever will I do? You go there. Lightning Blast. This synergizes with that one ability that I got, though. Lightning Blast is an interesting gun. So the way Lightning Blast works is its alternative fire ability shoots out this bubble. And every bullet that fires through it, including your allies' bullets, gets extra damage. Let me over. Like, this game is... it's very easy to sink a bunch of time into. Gain 1% damage dealt and 0.2 damage taken for each enemy you kill. Yeesh. Immunity to slow, minus 50% damage taken from traps. Get 1 random ammo for every 1 meter traveled. I will be taking that, thank you. And I have now become even more of a bullet sink. Activate maximum bullet hose mode. Oh hey, Craftsman. Been a while since I saw you. Doot. Sure, I'll do that. Hi, friend. I mean, if you're gonna stand still for long enough for me to get 3 headshots off on you, I mean, that's your problem, not mine. I can see that over there. Oh. That's funny. You can actually set that up. Alright. This room can be terrible, or it can be... oh god. Excuse me? Would you kindly take bullet damage? Eat bullet. It costs $10,000 to fire this weapon for 10 seconds. Alright, nothing special down here. As far as I understand, nothing special elsewhere other than... What is this? Oh god, Tiger Cannon. Missile launcher. Very slow missile, but missile launcher. It's like this game's version of the Tortoise missile launcher from EDF. Uh-oh. Am I going after the beetle again, or are they going to give me a different boss? Ow. Thank you kindly not to poke me like that. And away we go. Beetle. There's the elite. What is it? Elite Beetle! We having fun yet tonight, folks? Okay, admittedly, I played that a little faster and looser than I should have. But hey, maybe they'll heal me up a bit more. Alternatively, I can also buy healing from the next place. What do you got? Stardevourer, huh? Oh, that deals lightning damage still. I could technically use that. Replenishes when you stop firing. Yeah, that's the fun part of that thing. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and swap it out. Frenzied Shark. Alright. Let's get the grand prize for taking out another beetle. And it is... Brief Respite. Gain immunity to all damage for 1 second for swapping weapons or reloading. No Retreat. Plus 50% weapon damage when secondary skill count is 0. And Genesis. When shooting, there's a 20% chance to add extra ammo into the magazine. In case it's not obvious at this point, the game I'm playing is I will never run out of bullet. And then I find this room. That immediately challenges my expectations. Oh no. Uh-oh. Ah! Well, I ate that. Oh, this ain't the end yet. Oh god. Back up. Would you kindly drop off? Well, that's a lot of spear throwers. I also have that dude to deal with. The longbowman in the back. Oh, longbowman's dead. And another one picked up his pace. Yay! Oh, come on, hit. Needs more DACA, boss. Great. Alright. Well, I spent some resource to do that, but... yeah. I think it's more entertaining to show this off at least once. Open treasure. Golden goblets. Mad bomber. Adrenal rush. Okay. Plus 20% explosion, plus 5% damage dealt for each enemy within the explosion range. Oh, jeez. After killing an enemy or destroying an item, minus 20% damage taken, and plus 1 HP per second. Interesting. Double explosions is funny, but not really chilling with the build I'm making at the moment. Which is turning me into heavy weapons guy. And boss room. Hi, buddy. Oh, I don't even need that anymore. Cool. Argus. Not really good for auto. Angelic Aura. Manual reloading grants your next magazine 10% extra damage. As we've seen, my accuracy is abysmal. Just gonna do that. Make both of those decent, and make my way into the boss fight. This guy can be a pain. Or he could be hilarious to just tear apart. Lu Wu. Dual wheel time. Hi, buddy. Take a nap. Ta-da! And like that, I tear him apart. Bone Dragon. Fun, but not for this build. Speedy Pursuit. Plus 50% lucky shot for 2 seconds after using the dash. Battle Tested. Plus 50% duration to dual wielding. Lucky Ammo. Plus 20%. 2 lucky shot chance while dual wielding. Battle Tested. I still have basically... well, I have a lot of ammo. I'm basically fully geared up for the next section. And now we're suddenly in the desert. Aha! Teleporters. Not even once. Could have a rest at the inn. I mean, I could, but you don't let me until I die. Oop. Friggin' teleporters, man. Stop moving and let me hit you. There we go. Uh-oh. Where are you? There are you. Oh, good. Rogue Arsonist. Back up. Fire Lizard. Fire Lizard. I'll take that. For starters. Yeah. That's probably one of the better combats I've had in this area. At least alone. With friends, it's been easier. Well, onwards. Hey. Hi, buddy. That'll work. Anybody else? Anyone else want some? Or is it really just the two of them? Big Hippo Star Devourer. Sure, I'll shell out money for that. Probably the last time I'm going to be buying those upgrades, though. Ah, God. Alright. Well, that just happened. Ooh, dim sum. Or dumplings. And on to the next section. Things get angry at me. Ooh, challenge. Eh. Ow. Hi, friend. Good God. Yeehaw. Oh no. Heat grenade. Hi, friend. Can you not? Yeah. Ooh. Hi. Back up. Nah. Cool if I could snipe them from closer, but you know. Ah, there we go. Kind of thought that was going to be the case. Those things often get me. Alright. Let's take a look at the talent tree and what I can buy. Well, I could get more health. That would be... yeah, that'd do it. I also have a new character to try out. That could be interesting, too. Yeah. Let's see what the new guy's about. King Yan, or Ching Yan. Leap. Leap forward with a hard kick, dealing 650 damage to all enemies within 7 meters. Each hit can recover 20% armor. Oops. Cleave. Recklessly and deal 650 damage to enemies within a fan shape. Also, while I'm at it, sorry about that. Back to what I was doing. This guy appears to be a punchy, kicky guy. This could be interesting. Look at that bird. I may not do too well with this guy. His abilities are really more like... I mean, he still uses guns, though, is the thing. Rainbow? Start with Rainbow, why not? Okay, that was funny, I'm not gonna lie. Oh god. Okay. I can see the attraction point for this dude. He's not a grenadier, he's a get things away from me immediately type. Boot. Oops. You can clear rooms pretty quickly too. What you got? Steel armor. Okay. Fleeting scud. Reinforcement and fatal wings. The number of hits caused by a single shot or slash is greater than or equal to 4. Hail of bullets. First 3 shots after reloading consume no ammo and deal plus 30% weapon damage with additional 20% lucky shot chance. Huh. Huh. Hail of bullets? Let's go with that. Ooh. Piercing flame. Look at that sniper rifle. I could go into that. Oh. That's another thing with this guy. His shield doesn't recharge. It's armor. It is temporary, just like his HP. Good to know. Boot! I have to admit, this is actually not that bad. Not what I was expecting. Thunder screen. Okay. Onwards. Yeah, Star Devourer. Ye almighty spirits from the underworld, I summon thee. Gain a random normal scroll or get money. Yeah, let's try a normal scroll. Hidden treasure. Okay. Another combat challenge. Sure. That's not the combat challenge I was expecting. That's one dead doofus. Yeehaw. Magical feathers are full. Got some healing while I was at it. Huh. Please don't roast my tail feathers. Kaboom! That was a fun fight. I admit, most of the time I don't even really know what's going on around me. That kick ability is funny, though, I will say. Evil Banishing Talisman. Okay. I mean, it's free. So there's that. Who's next? one. Yeah, sure, that'll work. Ooh, that was a lot of soul essence out of that explosive barrel. Boom! Oh, that didn't kill you. Well, it doesn't kill you. Better run like hell, huh? Ooh. Okay. Probably be a little less cavalier with that ability. Come to think of it. Okay, Nova Shockwave. Plus 5 max armor for 8 seconds for each enemy killed. When your armor breaks, release a Nova Shockwave. Interesting. Easy kill. Deal increased cleave damage to enemies with lower HP, and cleave's base damage is permanently increased by plus 5 for each enemy slain by cleave. Okay. I feel like easy kill is the obvious choice here. I may be wrong, but I feel like it is. Corrosive damage is very effective against armor. This is a wave battle. Yay. Easy wing kills? Sure. Oh. Poison Grenadier. Open that up for later. Oh, that's the peddler. What's the next wave? Woo! Sure. Oh, hi! No. Ooh. Ooh, beetles. No. Yeah. Whack. Well, that's less than ideal. There we go. That gun does not seem like the sort of thing for this punching dude. Golden Goblet. All or nothing. When hitting the enemy with leap, consume all of your armor to increase leap damage by 0.8% per point of consumed armor. Okay. Cooldown is just by 1 second for every enemy defeated by it. Enemies hit by cleave will be left with a death mark for 4 seconds. During this period, they will take more damage. Applies to the cleave which left the mark. Your movement speed is increased by 20% after killing a marked enemy. Interesting. No last breath. Also, what have you got, Peddler? That's health, that's ammo, that is my secondary ability, kind of grenade-ish ability. Illusion. Now see, illusion is a tempting buy. The illusion is basically a combat shotgun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna replace the piercing flame with it. As nice as piercing flame is, it's a sniper rifle. In a game with plenty of moving targets, and being the only target myself, makes sniping a little more challenging. Get a random weapon. Replace a random normal inscription with a rare inscription. Request to reroll inscriptions. Reroll all of a selected weapon. 2 seconds on crit hit. Okay, I rolled those dice poorly. Oh. Well, this is a new room. I have not done this one before. Not sure why. It's a really new room. Ow. That burned. I'm out of armor and my health is getting lower. Oh no. Ow. Okay. Good lord. Yeah, not worth it to try that again. Ouch. I'd rather get the points and put them into this guy. Talent. Continuous strike. If leap does not hit any enemies, the cooldown is reduced by 50%. HP plus 20, armor plus 20. Steel feathers. That'd be nice to have later. Maxed out, maxed out. Those are both maxed. That's maxed. Yeah, I don't think I can buy any of the extra stuff now. It doesn't seem like it. Confirm. That's an interesting hero. Let's see if I can get some more practice with him. But efficient shield enhancement. Oh, are these the other abilities? Yeah. Recharge shot, black belt, and emergency defense. Good god. Leap and cleave base damage plus 300. Restore a point of armor whenever a shot hits an enemy. That's mean. Nade, dual battle soul. This guy is the heavy. Advanced dual wielding. Okay. Let's try this guy again. Been a little while since I played this dude. I think one more run ought to do. Alright, glimmering. Oh my god. Hi, Wild Hunt. Well, Scorching Round it is. Revolver it is. Where? How? Jerk. I mean, to be fair, this revolver is pretty damn powerful. However, it is also a thirsty little bastard. For now. Once I get more large ammo, I'll be better equipped to use it. Ah. Ah. Ow. Suddenly, I'm William Tell over here. Regular old Annie Oakley I became. Through the door, to the challenge. Oh god. Two. Oh, hi. Horn beetles. Right. That's this room. Ow. Yeah. Ouchies. Would you kindly? Dual edge. No. Don't want it. You can keep it. Ugh. Basically, the more I kill, the harder I hit, but the harder I also get hit. I'm not the type to play that meta. In theory, it may be better on the Gunzerker, or heavy weapons guy, but at the same time, I also don't buy that, because, like I said, the more you kill, the harder you get hit. Ooh. Thank you. Ah, smoke grenades. So at least one person's jumping after me here. Where are you going? Okay. Ooh. Big hippo. Cute. This guy, I think, is more an assault rifle type. Golden Goblet, Pyrodominance. He's also an elemental user, so Pyrodominance it is. No fire damage on that. Enter the next stage. Onwards. Bang. Bang. Hi, dude. Sure. Hi, buddy. Frenzied Shark, Aura Venom, Woodpecker. Huh. They both take medium ammo. Great. In I go. I can do it too. Dormant bullet. The fewer bullets remaining in the magazine, the higher the weapon damage. Up to 75% increase. Makes playing the revolver game pretty fun, actually. I know what you're thinking. Did he fire 5 bullets or 6? I have to admit, in all the excitement, I lost count. So the only question you have left to ask is, Do I feel lucky? Well, do ya, punk? Hi. Down you go. Down you go. Ooh, bone dragon. Jesus. I'm kind of getting blasted to shit at this point. Oh, how dare you dodge. Take your lumps. Oh, well. I mean, that helps. Hmm. Cha-cha. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. Off with his head. Have it. Well, that worked. Golden Goblet. Hex Smoke, Toxic Smoke, Chain Duration. I will take that. Even though I haven't used the chains yet. You know. Lightning Grenade. Oh hey. Give one occult scroll to obtain a luxurious gift box. Replace all normal with rare. No. Not giving up my scrolls. Oh, boss room. That should be fun. Oh, hi, buddy. Wow. Did you have to? Yeet. Yay. Did I miss an opportunity back here? No, I did not. Well, in I go to the boss fight. Let's see how poorly this goes. Oh boy. Huh. That actually worked out pretty well for me. And there's the boss. Oh, that's the spearman. Oh no. No! I'm gonna die. Especially if I keep running into a wall. Oh, God. That was a poor choice. God, soloing a spearman is a bad idea. Oh, actually, that worked out pretty well for me. Hello? Hell, you say? To hell, you say? Special ammo. Piercing +2. Reload the ammo 1 by 1 and can shoot at any time when there's a bullet in the magazine. Well, this looks interesting. Oh God, it blinks. It has eyes. Resolute. Plus 50% movement speed and plus 25% damage on your shield or armor is 0. Doubles the time a shield rests before recharging. Ouch. After swapping weapons, replenish magazine instantly. Plus 30% lucky shot chance. Veteran. Plus 1 max HP for each enemy you kill within 7 meters. Sure. Oh God. What is this thing's shot pattern? Ah. Okay. On I go. This is going to be a strange gun, but I'm going to see how it plays. Nom, nom, nom. Did I just feed it fish? Hello, French. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Well, this thing hits like a brick. I'll give it that. Ow. Good Lord. Okay. Electrodominance, Smoke Genius, and Elemental Rage. I'll take that. Next portal. Woo! Yeah. Ow. Lol. That is a Shrieker. That is a boss fight. I have a feeling the boss fight might kill me. Oh, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Onwards! Blam. Woo-hoo. Oh, here comes the drums. Cool. Ow. Ah, God. Okay. Accidental explosion. Oops. Well. Be that as it may. That's an interesting gun. I will give it that. Elite Spearman. I got the hell. I also got the hell blown out of me, but, you know. There's that. Alright, folks. With that, though, I've reached time. So, thank you, as always, for coming out to the stream tonight. I always appreciate having you all along for the ride. And if you like what you've seen, of course, feel free to follow along and spread the word. I am hoping to grow the community, and I certainly hope that it's been entertaining to watch me flail at video games and make progress in the process. I am on Twitter, I send my VODs up to YouTube for safekeeping, and I have a Discord. The links to all three of those are in my bio underneath the stream, as well as these wonderful commands that Kurigan is using presently. And finally, to those who chat, I appreciate you. To those who lurk, I appreciate you. And to those who watch the VODs, I appreciate you. And I hope that someday I'll be able to see you live should the opportunity ever arise. Now, let's find somebody to raid, shall we? Stifled? Oh, it's a game that tracks people's microphones. That's a great way to scare the shit out of a player. Okay. Demi's doing Gas Station Simulator. Duff's doing Metroid Prime. That could be interesting to jump in on. Sathium's doing Epic Chef. Keldon is doing Shovel Knight. Let's take a quick second, though. Let's look at the storytellers list. I know I have specific folks that I tend to jump in on, and I kind of want to shy away from that being the thing all the time. Huh. You know, Lumetric appears to be playing. It could be fun to jump in on him. Queen Tigress. What's Queen Tigress doing? Deep Rock Galactic, which is another game that I've been interested in. You know what? Let's go there. We're going up to Queen Tigress 87. Hopefully I typed that right. Yes. I think this time we're just going to go with our typical. Here's our raid message for the evening, folks. Feel free to copy it up and paste it down when we get to the new location. And if you don't have access to my emotes, wow, feel free to put any in that you have access to. At the end of the day, it's not about, you know, my face being plastered all over it. It's about passing the love forward, moving on through the night. So, with everything in order, everything having been said, I shall say to you all once more, thank you all for coming. Well, let's go greet another, shall we? Take care out there. Try to be a light in the dark when you can be.